I first played Everspace in January of 2017. At the time, it was in its early access preview stage on Xbox One. There was no real story and the gameplay loop was repetitive, but it played well. I spent a few days playing but was quickly distracted by something else. Fast forward almost 2 years and Everspace has arrived on Switch. As I sat down to play once again, I was interested to see what had changed since I first tried it out. Suffice it to say, I was not disappointed. Everspace is a roguelite space shooter. You start with a basic ship and weapons, and must travel from sector to sector until your eventual demise. Each sector is randomly generated and populated with different resources to be gathered, along with wrecks and asteroids to explore. Amidst these locations are various factions, each with their own allegiances. Some will attack you on sight, others only when attacked, but all present a risk and a reward. Defeated enemies drop resources and money, along with weapons and gear for your ship. Your greatest concern is maintaining a supply of fuel in order to jump to the next sector. It is a valuable commodity that is most regularly found in large containers controlled by a very powerful faction that, while generally non-aggressive, gets very offended if you try to steal their fuel. I found that my best bet was to swoop in and nab some fuel when a gang of outlaws was trying to take it for themselves, then sneak away before anyone could catch me. Better yet, I'd aggro a hostile faction and tease them into chasing me to a mining colony where their stray fire would ultimately liberate some precious fuel, all while putting the blame on them. Inevitably, your luck will run out. Death means starting a new journey through new sectors. Before that, though, you'll have an opportunity to spend any credits you earned on your last run. These credits are used to purchase permanent upgrades for your ship, as well as buying entirely new ships. With this steady stream of ever-increasing advantages, your ship can make it a little farther each time. Along the way, you'll encounter a variety of other characters who offer you side quests as well as insight into your own story. A steady stream of new characters, plot points, and activities help to alleviate the repetitive nature of the roguelite gameplay. In a genre where progression is oftentimes minimal and hard to detect, these side quests help keep things moving. Everspace can be played in either third or first person. I found myself regularly switching between these depending on my situation. Visually, everything holds up quite well on Switch, save for some resolution and frame rate drops in certain scenarios. One sector in particular features thick fog that, when mixed with complex geometry, seems to be a bit too taxing on the engine. These moments require a perfect storm, however, and in general, Everspace on Switch looks surprisingly comparable to its release on other platforms. Everspace is the most open-ended space shooter on Switch. It's highly replayable, and there is still plenty more for me to see and do. The segmented, sector-by-sector gameplay is perfect for on-the-go play. It employs its genre better than most, and manages not to feel too repetitive even if you die over and over and over again. This is a game that will be at the top of my Switch home screen for a long time to come. Thank you very much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing to Nintendo World Report TV, and don't forget to give it a like. You can find a whole lot more Nintendo content at our website, nintendoworldreport.com, and if you want to support both this channel and that site, you can check us out at patreon.com/NWR. If you want to hang out with us, there's a link to our Discord in the description.